What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Outcrowd podcast, episode number 153. Everyone always told us our opinions didn't matter, and as it turns out, they were right. What's going on? I'm Zach.
Jared.
Quack. And I'm Schmalti.
The Schmolio Games HD.
Schmelly.
What's in that can right there?
This is a...
I see it says... No, the one
Chasing Tail Golden Ale.
The one closest to me says Pilsner.
It's a brilliant beer.
It's a
German-style Pilsner.
Allegedly.
Technically, that said beer.
By the time this goes live, I'll be 21.
Oh, that's good.
2 days.
No more alleged shit.
Yeah.
2 days, the allegedly for alcohol
Our
is going
baby
away.
boy is going to be a man.
I can't believe it, man.
I can't wait to go to Comic-Con with you and dress up as furries.
I know.
Hell
We
yeah.
can have furry sex and drink furry beer.
I'm down.
So excited.
I'm down.
So excited.
I'm down.
Oh, by the way, there was zero expectation. I didn't expect you to know who I was on your stream.
Oh.
I was just playing. I was like, there's no way he's going to get this.
Yeah, well, your name used to be Zach,
I
right?
know. I
you changed it to
it.
Broly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't recognize it.
But I was a little surprised you didn't know the song.
I haven't listened to Eminem
Yeah, I
so
know.
long, bro.
Yeah.
So are you just streaming nowadays?
No.
He put out a video
I put
the
out
other
a
day.
video recently. I'm
Really?
gonna start doing. I think I'm gonna start doing different shit on YouTube, but yeah, mostly streaming, I guess.
Huh.
I
It
stream
didn't
most of the
notify
time.
me. I've got you. I clicked the button so that I get notifications when you upload, and it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't notify like most of my subs.
Okay.
I got notified. That's why I watched.
I get
Nice.
notified from fucking Discord every time, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That, but I clicked your little
It's
bell
weird.
and YouTube.
That Fusion guide actually did pretty bad, and like even YouTube was like, "Yo, this did like pretty shit. Something happened." I was like, "Well, what the fuck happened?"
Right.
Because my Nightwolf guide did better, and that's an old character relatively compared to the Fusion guide. So I was like, "That's weird." And I think it's because I did a premiere. Because the guy that I talked to through my network once told me that premieres can actually mess with the algorithm, so maybe don't do them.
What is a premiere?
It's like a
way
live show that you can
Yeah.
watch with your viewers when it first comes out.
Oh.
And what did you
Live
do?
premiere.
What did you do different with your last one?
I premiered it. So I think maybe it's that, or maybe
No,
just people don't want to
the one
fucking play
before. I
Fusion.
forget what you
or
called him.
something. What,
It's just a
Nightwolf?
regular upload.
Oh, yeah.
Nightwolf.
Yeah, I just uploaded that.
Okay.
Just scheduled it, and
Yeah, when I
Is
upload...
that big of a difference?
yeah, it was like 46% less
Whoa.
people saw it on the first like 48 hours or something.
Damn.
Because of the
Yeah, I was like,
algorithm.
what the fuck?
Yeah, when
So,
I
you know.
when I upload ours, it asks me if I want to premiere, and it's like, it's like if you posted something. The only thing I would feel like it's like if you posted something and your fans would say, "Oh, it's premiere," I'll watch it now, and then if they comment, you're watching it with them, so you
Okay.
can be like there. You know, like they know that you're watching, just staring at the screen to see
them.
what happens. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, it's like a live chat.
yeah.
So
cool.
a premiere is like a live thing.
Yeah, it was actually fun. I enjoyed premiering it because a lot of people were excited. And
Okay.
some people were like, "Man, I haven't seen you since For Honor. How you been?" And I was like, "Oh, welcome back." You know,
Yeah.
like it was fun, but
So
turns
how
out
do
it
you
fucked my
premiere
fucking video.
hours if you were to click yes when it's a
It's just like when you
live
go
stream?
to upload it, I set the date and time, and then below it says, "Is this premiere?" And if I clicked yes, premiere, that means when it uploads. Like if I said I want this one to upload at 10 a.m. on Monday, premiere it, then at 10 a.m. I would have to be online, on our channel watching as it uploads.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
I
my
think
Fusion guy did shit.
I think I upload the YouTube. Our YouTube uploads before SoundCloud. I put it at 4 a.m. So if
That's what I used to do too.
It still seems like we get most of our action on like Apple Podcasts or SoundCloud.
yeah,
We do. But because podcasts are
typically
really, it's hard enough to get somebody to listen to something for an hour.
yeah.
Let
Listen
alone
to some bullshit like this.
let alone sit and watch it.
I get it.
So
Yeah,
Have you seen some of those comments that we've gotten?
a few.
They're pretty golden.
We had a really, really good one. It was a while ago. I'm not sure if it was before we recorded our last one, but it was a guy. I should find.
Have you
it.
noticed a correlation in all of our YouTube videos? There's one thumbs down.
Is there?
do we have a hater?
You know who that is?
Is it you?
No, it's Darth Zigzag.
Oh, really?
That piece of
troll.
shit. That piece of shit that sent us our first piece of hate mail, which he denies to this day. I talked to him about that recently.
I know. We said we should fucking hang it up. We should have.
He's our thumbs down on every video.
Wow.
What a
I mean,
fucking
that's
bastard, dude.
that's fair enough. I get it.
You didn't star it in our I'm with the
Bastard.
Outcrowd thing? Oh,
Did we play the fucking music?
Oh shit!
Wouldn't be the first time.
And we're back.
there you go. Was it on our actual... It was on our... we could just find it.
Oh, it's an email, man.
Was it an email? I was going to say, if it was on our thing, we could find
But
it. You didn't star it on our email?
I mean, we didn't have we've never gotten thousands of emails, so I could probably find
you
it.
really need to find it.
All right, let's find it.
I was just playing with him the other night. We went into the dark zone and got fucked up.
You guys are some casuals, dude.
Yeah, but we were going hard in the paint. And when dudes go rogue, the more they go rogue or the more people they kill, the bigger their yellow skull gets. And their yellow skull's like covered half the screen, like half the map. And they fucking destroyed all four of us.
Damn.
We got them both at one point, and I was talking shit, like rather than like dry humping their bodies, I was shooting them, talking shit. And they came back and got us within 60 seconds. Fucking wiped us clean. The dark zone's rugged, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Rugged.
So to let everybody know, the reason why there was no pod this last week was my fault.
Our beautiful little pile of humanity here.
Story guy.
Got him.
Story guy.
Got him.
Had to get tested for COVID because I was sick and I had family coming into town and work and this, and so I got tested and the results didn't come in until like Saturday, and I still wasn't feeling well, so I figured just...
Is it uncomfortable having that chip implanted in your brain?
Yes.
It was terrible. How long do you think she held it in your nose?
5-6 seconds.
No, 15.
Oof.
15.
Don't they like
They turn it.
So there's a little cavity. Imagine putting a ball into like a socket kind of thing like that.
kind of like a dick in a vagina?
Exactly. They find it like up here by your fucking eye.
Can you feel it in your eye?
So they're poking around to find the spot, and once they find it, they apply pressure, and then they spin. And I'm over there just like,
And then you feel a seal pop, and you're like, oh my God.
yeah.
This is going to have long-term effects.
So, like, I got into line. Well, I called on Monday, right? I was at work, and I wasn't feeling well. So I called to go to my IHC, you know, my doctor's place or whatever, and it was a 45-minute fucking on-hold time, which I did because I was in the truck all the way up to Logan anyway. Finally answered, set it up, blah, blah, blah. Didn't make it on Monday, so I went on Tuesday morning, and they open at 8. I was there at 7:45, like you should, be early. And I get there, and there's probably like 10 cars in front of me. And by the time 8 comes around and they're actually letting people through, there was probably like 60 fucking people behind me.
Holy shit.
Like, there was
Oh,
a
is the
ton.
drive-through style?
Yeah.
That's
There was,
Did you do that too?
Yeah.
Drive-through.
there was
Well,
a ton
that
of
brings a
fucking
certain
cars.
level of uncomfortableness to it.
No. That's way more comfortable.
No, because then you're like leaning out the window, and they're like fucking prodding your
No,
brain.
they had a step stool for me in the truck.
Yeah, they would need yours for
It
years.
was eye to eye. I just turned my head, and he just
Were they like, sir, we need you to put your mask on?
No.
no, because you're in your car.
And they were
he had a
also,
mask on.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so I can just wander around willy-nilly through the world without mine on?
Well, you're there to get
Hold
tested.
on.
They're prepared for you to have it, so they're wearing their gear.
Then you pull it down just a little bit.
He's not this dumb. He knows what he's
No,
doing.
they're wearing.
I want
They're
to prove
wearing
a
a
point.
mask. They're wearing a mask, and then they're
want to prove a
also
point here.
at least. Well, mine was wearing a mask and a shield.
Allow me to prove said
nothing.
point.
Yeah, Shield 2. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, I finally get through. I think I was getting to the test
You know,
at like
fuck both of you.
8, it was
I
like
wanted to
8,
prove a point.
8:20, 8:25, and she walks up to my window. And she's like, confirmed my name and blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, okay, I got to hold this in your nose for 15 seconds. And I was like,
15.
okay.
She said that to you.
yeah,
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
I'd be
Wow.
like, you know what?
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
So, and then she looks at me and she's like, are you ready? And I was like, No. And she laughed at me, and I like scooted my body over to my window and grabbed my fucking steering wheel, and I was like, okay. And then she shoves this like 8-inch long thing all the way up, and then she's like, 1, 2,
Oh my, she counted?
3, 4, just the whole time, just doing this till she got to 15, and then she's just like,
You know what?
okay.
Was it intern day at IHC?
I think
No, that was like how they were doing with everybody.
I think I'd rather infect the rest of the world.
Yeah,
than,
fuck that. I'll watch it burn.
Than go through that.
It was horrible. It's like the worst feeling I've ever had in my nasal cavity. And then she pulls it out, and I've got tissues in my car, so as soon as I drive away, I blow my nose, and instantly just bloody nose.
Really?
It was like, fuck.
Yeah, they didn't. So mine,
because they popped that seal back there. They break through that. I heard the name once. Whatever it is, they make it through, and that's where your bloody nose comes from.
mine didn't bleed.
Well, not everybody does, but a lot of people do.
Huh. Well, so mine was like by appointment. I had a 6:00 appointment. I got there at 5:55, and you don't get out of your car once. You just drive through. I pull up. There's only like 5-6 people there. There's a real slow and steady stream just going through. I pull up there, and we're going through the motion, and then the car. There's 2 at a time, so it's a 1 lane, and then it splits into 2 inside the tent.
Oh, like the McDonald's line.
Kind of, exactly.
Gotcha.
They probably got it from them.
Could you get a breakfast, Sammy?
No, it's kind of bullshit. But
I'm not doing.
I go there, I show them my phone, they scan the thing, and we're doing our thing, and then all of a sudden from behind me I hear the nurse over there all of a sudden just go, fuck. And I was like, what? And I turn around.
She's like, you're pregnant.
Well, no,
He's like, you're pregnant.
He pulls out the thing, or no, so he pulled out the thing and then dropped it on the ground. And yeah, that means you have to do it again.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
And he's like, I'm so sorry, but we have to do that again.
Okay, here, did you have to pay for this?
No, it was all free.
So like no copay, no health insurance, you just go in and do it.
No, but because I found this, I called the hospital and I was like, hey, I have symptoms of the coronavirus, I need to get a test. And they're like, okay, well, you need to see your physician. And I'm like, listen, bitch, I don't have health insurance right now.
Did they ask your political affiliation beforehand?
No.
Okay.
No, but she was actually really nice. She's like, do you have health insurance? I'm like, no, my wife just lost her job. I don't have health insurance right now. And so
if you had said yes, then what?
She'd probably say make an appointment with your doctor, because you had to get your doctor's approval to get the test. So I had to jump through all these hoops, but eventually they found this thing. It's free.
Hey, sit the fuck down.
Which
Fuck you.
A pod.
Throwing away my beer. And bitch.
Yeah,
but yes, it was free, and then 3 days later, it said positive.
I didn't.
Jared.
It said positive.
I didn't have to pay, but I went to IHC, which is where my doctor is. I've gone to them for every visit, and the guy on the phone he reads the symptoms, and I said yes to the ones that I had, and then he just set it up, and then he's like, all right, it's from 8 to 3, get there. And then when I went and did it, or maybe someone asked, the lady, you have to call to check in because you can't go in. So at 8 o'clock, you had to call this number, tell them like what car number they gave you, and then asked to make sure that they had your information. And then she asked for insurance, and I told her what I had, and then she never mentioned anything about copay or anything like that. I never got told anything. But ours was like 2 cars just went into the tent. There was no split. There was just one in front of the other. And so like I was watching the person in front of me, and I was watching them get it.
Yeah.
And then the lady came up to me, and I was like,
You can see through the back window. They're like fucking jerking everywhere.
well,
You're considering
exorcism.
like if you want to do this.
Yeah.
Like you've got the gear shifter in your hand.
You're about to
But then they look
drive them out of the way.
they look at you in the eyes, and you're like, okay.
Right.
well, and then that's like she's like, all right, do whatever, like, or try as hard as you can not to pull back, And so like when I grabbed my steering wheel, I put my head against my headrest so that I couldn't go anywhere. So I like leaned, and I was like,
You can still find room in that headrest.
yeah.
Certainly there are people listening that are like, you guys are pussies.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad.
For sure.
It wasn't like it wasn't like you were getting stabbed or shot in the face. It was just like a really uncomfortable, like constant uncomfortable pain.
I can relate when they had to shove the tubes through my nose down my throat.
Yeah.
Like you got to swallow at the exact moment. If you don't, you got to keep swallowing, and they got to keep trying.
I've seen videos of that.
Yeah.
It's like swallow, 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 swallow.
And the whole time you're like,
What if
try
you
not to
puke?
throw up? Hey, you're in a hospital. That's their deal at that point.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Clean it up. If I shit myself, this is on you.
Figure it out.
I'm just here.
That's true.
I'm just here, dog.
Yeah. So that was why there was no pod. I had to get tested. Didn't want to give anybody the COVID.
Jared.
I have a movie recommendation.
Ooh.
It's called Train to Busan.
I've seen it advertised.
It's a
It's an
zombie
old movie.
movie. Yeah, it's
it?
old. It's a little older. It's South Korean.
So
But
it's dubbed. Is it
real-
dubbed or is it subtitled?
It's subbed, which I think is better.
Yeah,
Dubs
I like-
bother me.
I like.
I
that.
think I need dubbed.
I hate dubs.
I like subtitles.
If there's subtitles, I spend all my time reading this shit and then I miss everything that's going on. Which I
No.
know I'm not the
You
exception
can't-
to the
yeah,
rule. But
you-
like,
You can't argue that with Colton because he watches regular.
I
with
watch
subtitles
everything
on.
with subtitles.
Me too. Everything.
Yeah,
my TV
better.
when I watch TLC is.
I don't like
subtitled.
it. I don't like it.
I love subtitles.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like a little.
Anyway,
gazelle.
great movie. It's a zombie movie. Very intense. Some of the greatest action in a zombie movie I've ever seen.
Where do you find it?
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Will you
Make
text
sure-
it to me?
It's also very sad. But
Make sure you remember that you brought this up. You were the one that recommended this on Pod
you know what?
153.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Will you text it to me so that I've got it and I can remember?
Yeah.
Didn't the sequel come out or? Is
I
coming
recommended
out?
Peppermint for
I
the
know.
record.
You fucking didn't.
Yes,
I'll
I
look
did.
it up.
No.
'Cause if there's a sequel, I want to see it.
This argument will go down into
I
fucking.
will murder you and your entire family over this.
This will go
I
down
love-
in infamy, okay?
Okay.
Because I will never let you have that because I know I was the one who recommended it. Anyway, movie recommendations are
If there
going
are any
out.
fans that are listening that remember, let us know. Who recommended Peppermint?
And if you side with Jared, I'll instantly kick you out of Discord.
I'll send you a $5 bill.
But Jared did recommend Old Guard, at least to me.
And what'd you think?
And I watched that movie, and it was fucking dope.
It was dope.
That was a dope fucking.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
It was dope.
I liked it
Okay,
a lot.
hold on.
Did you like it?
I feel like you've got something you want to say. I recommended it so you can fuck off from the start.
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Peninsula is apparently the sequel to Train to Busan. It comes out on your birthday.
Hey.
Look at that.
Hey.
I thought it was okay.
I recommended most of the movies in this pod.
No, definitely not. What I was going to say is we talked about the last pod is that Greyhound was premiering on Apple TV. And, it's going to be $30. It's going to be $20. It's free.
Greyhound.
The Greyhound, the war movie about with
Oh,
Tom Hanks,
Tom
the
Hanks.
boat's going
Navy
to. Yeah. It's free. If you have
think-
Apple TV, it's free.
Are we watching Tom Hanks movies still?
To forever.
I mean, they've been good pretty
still
much
watching?
Are we
consistently.
against Tom?
He is a known pedophile.
Other than the pedophilia, he's
Are we
like.
still watching those movies?
I am.
Okay.
I mean,
Of course, because you identify with his political side.
So do you.
No.
Show me that voter registry
I
card,
don't. Nope.
bitch.
Nope.
Anyway.
I'm not voting for them fucking fuckers.
it's free on Apple TV.
Or the racists. I'm not voting for them either.
All right.
So we're watching Tom Hanks movies. Go ahead.
I'm just As other than the pedophilia, I'm on board.
We're gonna have a conversation about this some other time.
Okay.
What were we saying? Sorry.
The movie Greyhound.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's on.
I was
Apple
really
TV.
excited to see it, and I said it was premiering on Apple TV, but we thought it was going to be like $30 or $20.
Mm-hmm.
It's free.
Will you text that to me?
You have Apple TV.
I know, but I'll forget.
So here's the other
Boomer.
thing.
I'm old. I'm a boomer. I say boomer things. I forget shit all the time.
Yes, all true.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. It's free. I mean, you can't get Apple TV on Xbox because Microsoft and Apple.
Yeah.
But I used an HDMI with my laptop to the TV. It was fucking cool. It was a super cool movie.
Yeah. If you get a new TV, like
You can just stream it
you
to
can
it.
just stream
Yeah.
it. I just found that out.
Yeah.
You can stream fucking anything to
You
your
can
TV.
stream Pornhub.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, dog.
No, you don't. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
No, like if there's
I don't care if it goes up
if
on
there's
Mason's
children
TV.
upstairs watching and you're downstairs in the basement, you gotta be careful.
You know what'd be the
Oh, yeah, you do.
You know what would be the best thing though is if he needs to get a TV that you can stream to, And when you get on and you can see that you can stream to it, just find some
really
nasty porn and then click stream to that TV. So Jared's like in the middle of watching some movie that he's really into, and all of a sudden just goes to
interracial midget horse porn.
Yeah.
Horse porn. Yep. So I was down there doing my thing, playing Division or whatever, and I came upstairs, and I went back downstairs. Mason had streamed something YouTube to that TV.
What was it, like Ryan's toy reviews?
It's something. I can't remember what it was, but he had clicked the wrong TV. He was trying to get the TV in his room, and he picked the TV downstairs.
That's
and
my
it was
boy.
very confusing to me at the moment. I was like, wait a second. How did we get here? Because I was in game.
Well, I think he streamed it to the Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But I was like, I was in game when I walked out of here 2 minutes ago. But no, I'm not.
Oh, that's funny.
So then I was like, oh shit.
Isn't that crazy to think my 4-year-old has an iPad that he can stream to his smart TV that's mounted on his wall?
Yeah, that's pretty wild, dude.
And he knows how to do it.
And he knows how to do it.
He fucking knows how to do it.
I didn't have a phone, a TV, a console, or a laptop or a computer in my room until 15, 14.
Yeah.
Like the computer was in a separate room, not mine, and it was dial up.
I remember
Didn't have a
cool sounds.
Yeah, I didn't have a TV, didn't have a smartphone,
Yeah.
didn't have a tablet or a laptop until until I was like.
Granted, all those things were new and
Yeah.
expensive when we were growing up.
Oh, yeah, way
Because
expensive.
If the prices were the same, my kids wouldn't fucking have it either.
Yeah.
They're just cheaper now. His fucking 36, 38-inch smart TV was like $300.
And that was like my phone plan when I got my first cell phone at 22.
Right.
And you only had like 70 minutes.
And
And the phone had this little pull-out thing that you wrote the names and phone numbers on.
Oh, it
You could pull it in
did.
and out. Yeah.
That's ghetto as fuck.
Oh my god, I'm such a boomer.
You are so
I
old.
am such a boomer.
You old fart.
My
Hey,
first,
hey, real quick on the boomer thing, there's this Facebook group we're a part
Oh,
of.
yeah.
It's called a place where we pretend we're boomers. It's a Facebook group, and these people say the most gangster things, and they're young people, like you saying things like old people would say, and it is so.
It's a hard concept to understand when you're told about it, but I will go on there and I will post a picture of
my toenails and say chilling at the beach.
right, or it'll be like a picture of my face up to the wall, so you'll see like my forehead up, and it'll be like Sunday night chilling, or like you don't know how to use technology, or like there's
boomer things.
Yeah, boomer. There's a lot of like
It is-
Donald Trump and Jesus in the Oval Office, and they're like, God
And
bless
everyone
this
says,
man.
everyone says, God bless.
Yeah, God bless.
That's the response. God bless. It is so much fun, dude.
That sounds
I
awesome.
just joined another one called a group where we pretend to be Karen.
hell yeah.
It's not as good, but it's still pretty good.
Bro, this boomer page, like, if you don't check in on it, you can miss 100 posts
Oh yeah, it's
in a day.
Yeah.
popping.
And they're younger kids doing this shit.
Yeah, it's
That's
all-
what makes it so funny.
It's all millennials.
Because they're accurate.
Yeah, it's super
They
funny.
know what they're doing. I
There's-
don't even know how to navigate it and use it. But these people, these kids that are half my age are doing it.
Somebody went live, and it's like Bible study or
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
And
but
it's
it
always
was-
like the top
it's like
part of their
this.
head.
And you could just hear them talking, and it's really funny, dude.
It's always like if you're taking a selfie, it's a selfie like this.
Yeah.
3/4 of your face is not in the frame.
Or a lot of it is it'll be like a teenager with like 2 holes in their ear for earrings, and it'll be like, pray for my daughter, I think she's a Satanist now. Stuff like that, or bikini 2-piece.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's the devil. Yeah, just boomer stuff. It's really funny. You
I-
don't use Facebook, but you might want to check it.
I've got something about
sounds fun.
Facebook. Once he gets this,
I mean, there's still a camera rolling.
I got this ad for this knife.
Yeah.
It's like made in a foundry, handmade. It's for like cutting vegetables and shit like that. It looks like a Viking knife.
Hell yeah.
Old school. And part of the video of the advertisement is they're cutting up this rabbit.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, God.
And my comment, which I'm disappointed, didn't get much activity. I said, I bet PETA is shitting their fucking pants right now. And I got 1 like.
Well.
And it's from a boy named Ethan who has listened to the pod since day 1.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did you just double name him?
Maybe.
I can edit it.
Yeah, you might want to cut out that last
I'm sure
name.
he doesn't care. He's not even in this country. But he's the only one that liked it. And
That's
how
funny.
random is it that he saw
How did
that?
you know this?
Because we're friends on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
He sent stuff in for
Okay.
the drunken pods and
Okay, all right.
but how random is that?
That's pretty funny.
He saw my comment on this steak knife fucking ad.
That's pretty good.
And they're butchering this rabbit. So I was like, I bet PETA is shitting their fucking pants.
I'm sure they were. Where have they been?
They're pussies, dude.
Right?
Like, they only make money off of animal. Like
PETA makes money off animal abuse. That's
right
why.
now in the world, animal abuse is like bottom tier.
Yeah, there's a lot more shit going on.
There are people dying.
Yeah, it's more like people abuse and pandemic.
Yeah, there's all the fill in the blank lives matter things going on. Whether it be all lives, white lives, black lives, police lives, whatever. So PETA doesn't really have a spot. They don't really have a voice.
Well, before we get too far off, speaking of...
Is this where the part where you bring it back in?
Yeah, I'm going to rein it back in a little. Speaking of technology and phones specifically, I was going to see...
How are you liking that iPhone?
I feel like we've talked about this before.
Well, since you're bringing technology up again.
Right, but I was going somewhere with mine. I feel like I'm indifferent about it. If I got a different phone tomorrow, I think I'd be fine.
It's literally just preference. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the beginning and end of it. What do you want?
What I was going with is to see how Zach feels about TikTok being banned.
Oh, yeah. TikTok.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
As if that's a thing that actually could be pulled off.
Right. First of all, good luck. Second of all, who the fuck does he think he is? Why are you banning TikTok, man?
Because it's China. They're data mining from China.
Well, yeah, the same reason that...
Who's your president? Don't forget that.
Sure he is. For another couple months.
For another couple months and 4 years.
Yeah, 4 more years.
I'm not so sure anymore.
The same reason that
We've got a bet. Hold on. We've got a bet. Remember.
Yeah, we do. $20
And a hug.
and a hug.
I mean, they outlawed or banned Huawei phones. They're China made.
But that's hardware. That's
Yeah.
way easier to ban than.
I mean, ultimately, I don't really care about the politics of it. I just think it's funny,
Me too.
and I want to see, like, I've seen a lot of funny memes about it where it's like TikTokers trying to find a job. And they're like...
They're at McDonald's.
doing, like, the TikTok fucking dances and shit.
Those are funny.
Oh my god, dude.
That McDonald's one fucking killed me.
Dude, there is a lot of really funny fucking TikToks. Really funny.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't give a fuck if it stays or goes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, those really funny people will just go to YouTube.
they'll go to the next thing.
And if they're still really funny, they'll do fine on
Yeah,
YouTube.
exactly. I mean,
There is
Just
some
watch YouTube.
pretty funny shit on TikTok.
yeah, there is some funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
If it went away, I could care less.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
And I'm not following them to YouTube.
No, me neither.
I don't even know their fucking names.
Yeah, I don't know a single TikToker.
I don't either, yeah.
Like when I get on a TikTok kick, which is not very often, I just scroll. And if I find something I find exceptionally funny, I'll share it.
Yeah.
And then,
You keep scrolling.
like a boomer, I forget about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just gone.
No, like a human. Everybody
Like a
forgets about
human,
it.
yeah.
And if TikTok
Like a
went
normal
away,
person.
Yeah.
TikTok went away. The one consistent that I find funny is the gal from India. She's usually like playing her piano and she's singing, and in the background you hear her dad saying weird random shit. And she
yeah.
she tries to hold it together as she's playing, but he's so
screaming.
random that she breaks down and starts laughing. That's the one gal I think I would probably try to follow somewhere.
There's one trend.
She's talented. She can play and she can sing.
And it's funny.
But her dad in the background is always like trying to talk to Alexa.
Yeah.
But he's talking to her wrong.
Screaming. Yeah, she's funny. So there's not a lot of like, there's one TikTok trend that I like. Nobody that I like, but there's a trend that I really like. And it's like, it'll be a guy, and I don't know if you know the format of TikTok. You can like have videos playing it behind you, and it's like a green screen on your phone. So you're in front of it, and then it's a guy sitting in the room with his wife doing this, and behind him, and he goes, so what's up, TikTok? Today we're gonna do the top 10 people that I would cheat on my wife with. Number one's so this is her sister Sarah, right here, and then you just listen to the wife go, "What the fuck?"
This is her sister Sarah.
Yeah. Or one girl was like, "Top 10 people I cheat on my husband with." So this right here is
his dad.
Jim. And he goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's so there's some funny shit, man. There's some clever people.
Have you seen those
there.
TikToks that like expose other TikToks?
No.
Like we all know what beer pong is, right? Where you throw the little, but they do it behind the scenes. Like he throws the ball,
and they edit it,
and then the wife drops the ball, or the other person drops the ball in the cups.
Really?
And he does like 5 or 6 in a row, and he's just overshooting them. But there's someone that's holding the camera that's dropping the balls in.
That's kind of clever.
Those are the ones I like to watch.
Well, and the best TikTok in the world, or best video even, maybe.
Bippity boppity.
Bippity boppity.
Women are property.
Boppity.
Have I ever told you about that one?
Boppity.
I think, yeah.
I've seen the fucking... What's it called? I've seen it elsewhere. Like people reuse it.
Oh, okay, like the guy runs downstairs. He's like, "Happy International Women's Day," and he goes, "Bippity boppity, women are property. Bippity boppity, women are property. Know your place, bitch." And he walks upstairs. So fucking
kitchen's
funny.
over there. Dishes are in the sink.
Or the where's the clitoris one. That one fucking kills me. Seen that one?
I still haven't watched. I haven't downloaded. I see them.
Yeah.
But I haven't downloaded, so I'm not up on the TikTok. The ones that are like really funny, I see other places.
Right.
There's a lot of TikToks that go through like iFunny,
Facebook too,
and 9gag and Facebook. Yeah. Sometimes I try and click on a compilation, but normally they don't hold my.
Well, and the compilations are trash, man, because there's not that many that are good.
You have to know. Yeah, you have to know.
You gotta get lucky, but yeah.
I've been on a Curb Your Meme kick.
What's that?
Those are funny. You know, like the Curb Your Enthusiasm meme.
Yeah.
Like something awkward happens or someone messes up and it plays a song. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's good.
I've seen so many of those fucking
The
memes.
one thing
They're so funny
that I have noticed is like people make things that are fairly funny and then they use the wrong outro, like that. The Curb Your Enthusiasm music, or like the...
So they're trying too hard?
It's not that they're trying too hard. Like, they used the wrong thing. Like, there was better music that they could have... You know, like, they... I don't know.
Fit.
I don't have, like, a perfect example. But, yeah, it doesn't fit. Like, they're trying to make a Vine or a TikTok or something that's funny, and then they put that music in there, and I'm like, that shouldn't be there. Like, either no music or different music for the outro.
The music has to fit.
Yeah. The outro has to fit.
Yeah, or this is the thing about TikTok is that there's this one really kind of, she's pretty funny, but her videos just, she doesn't know when to end them. She goes into the bathroom and she's really, really funny and enthusiastic, like, "Hey guys, part 1 of stupid shit I bought at Walmart." Bam! And it's like a fucking cactus with like a cow, something stupid. She puts on that thing and then she, in real life, slips and like bangs her head on the wall. And now I would have fucking pissed my pants. It was laughing so fucking hard. But then the video is like 40 more seconds of shit that's not funny. That's
why
just like end it where it's funny.
I think that's why Vine was so good, because it put a limit on you, so you really had to choose your comedic timing and know what was going to work.
6 seconds is not that long.
No, it had to be like straight in, straight out. The humor had to be right there.
Yeah.
My favorite thing on TikTok is the how fucked up is fucked up.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that one's
That's
pretty good.
fucked
And
up.
they're pretty quick.
That's fucked up. And
That's fucked up.
Is fucked up.
That's fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Have you seen that little puppy one? The good morning.
No.
Hi. No?
No.
I'll have to send you that one.
I did see Luna after she got her surgery.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He was telling me that she was all drugged out.
my dog.
And it made me
My dog got fixed.
really sad.
My what's her name?
Your Tree Walker Coonhound.
Tree Walker Coonhound is her
Would you
technical breed
like
name.
to explain why that's offensive?
No, I will just blow past it.
Just want okay.
So I bring her. She knows when she's going to the vet. She doesn't like it. So before I go to work, go drop her off at the vet, giving her lots of hugs and kisses. She goes in. You know, she does the look behind like, we'll talk about this later. Like,
Yeah.
she's fucking mad. She knows I bamboozled her. And I pick her back up, and so I said I'd be there at 3, but I got there a little early. So I get there, I call. So I park my truck, I call, say, hey, I'm here to pick up Luna. They're like, okay, they bring stuff out to you. You don't go in. And so I call, she brings me out some paperwork, I sign it, go back in. She's like, okay, I'll go get Luna for you. I'm like, okay, thanks. So Luna, it's tinted windows, so I can't see, but the door opens and Luna's like wobbly,
Even more tipsy than she normally
the Bambi
Yeah.
and the words like and drool. She's drooling, and I'm like, when did she wake up? She's like 90 seconds ago, and I was like, oh fuck, okay. So and then she doesn't know where the fuck she is. And her eyes are bloodshot red. I'm like, I'm like, how did it go? Does she do okay? She's like, she's fine. She's like, we gave her some strong stuff. So she's probably going to sleep the rest of the day. And I'm like, okay. So I pick her up, and she hates riding in the car. She's just, because most of the time we go to the vet.
Yeah.
But so she puts her in the car, and then I'm driving like this, and I just have my hand out like this, and she puts her head in my hand, and she just goes to sleep drooling on my hand.
Oh.
And then but she's so fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Because before I left, I gave her another one.
Hell yeah.
Because I tried to take. They obviously had to put an IV in her, and they wrapped it. So I'm like, they're like, you can take it off in a few hours. So before I came here, I tried to take it off, and I just touched it, and she whined. I'm like, oh my god, I am so fucking sorry. Here's some drugs. Here's some more good shit. And so she's probably high as fuck. You feel so bad, dude.
All right, don't move the conversation on. I got to do something.
Very good.
All right, sick memes.
Chest Day is Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
Okay. We'll compare Chest Day on Tuesday.
Okay.
My chest to your chest.
Sick memes, we're back.
Just like that, we get to do whatever it is you want to do.
Well, see, now what has happened is me in the future has just cut out what just happened and spliced together because I said sick memes. Now we're ending that conversation because, I mean, it was very exciting.
I feel like what you just said was very creative and will work out.
We're good.
Where did you go?
The bathroom.
He was in there for a minute.
You take a shit?
I washed my hands. I'm sorry.
You washed your hands? Ew.
Colton.
So moving on past dogs is the last thing we were talking about, right?
Dogs.
The last main thing, like this is probably the first fucking pod we've had in about, I don't know,
2 weeks.
3 months where there's actually been world news.
Yeah.
Did something
too bad
happen in Florida?
No, it's
What the fuck
it's
is wrong with those people?
tragic news, really. But there was that explosion in Lebanon,
Beirut,
Beirut,
I am.
which is
which
in
was
Lebanon.
fucking crazy. It's the capital. Thank you very much.
I think the number I saw was like a couple hundred dead, like
5,000
5,000 injured.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This
So-
explosion was legit,
Yeah,
dude.
When
Like,
it all started popping off at work, I was at a job, had no idea, and I came back and there's people like in the break room talking about it. and everyone was like, "Oh, fucking terrorist! This bomb! This what happened? This like had no idea." And then
Hillary Clinton that, and
and it's come out that the last article I read was that a fire started in warehouse 9, which housed fireworks. Yeah. The fireworks caught fire, which is crazy because you can see there's a certain video out there where you can see the fireworks.
You can see the little sparks, but dog, that cloud, that vaporized air cloud that formed around
that was super weird.
Well,
I've never seen anything like it.
There's only like
it left a goddamn crater in the ground. The sea now went inland.
Yeah. Like the
fireworks.
If you find a video of the first explosion, it's not really it's not very good. You can kind of see the fireworks, and then the first explosion is kind of like a boom, like something just exploded. And then the next videos are where you're like, holy fuck.
From a little further back.
Yeah, and that's why I sent you guys that. Like, it was like a minute and a half of like all the different angles of it.
Well,
it's fucking crazy.
And so they're recording it, and they see the explosion,
and they're like, "Oh my god!"
But they're at a distance, and then it takes a little while for that.
Yeah,
shockwave,
and then it blows them off their fucking feet.
Yeah,
and all their windows. Yeah.
3 to 4 seconds later is when you hear the fucking boom.
That was intense.
I watched a thing on YouTube earlier today that compiled some of the farther ones, like farther away ones. I think the farthest one I saw was 4 kilometers.
Damn. I have no idea how far that is.
Metric system. Blah.
It is like 4 kilometers up on the mountainside, and you can see the explosion. And I don't know if you guys have seen this video. It's crazy.
Send it. I haven't seen it.
You see the clouds in the sky, but you literally see the clouds in the sky move. Like the clouds in the sky like wave and change color, and the whole sky, like, it looks CG, but then all of a sudden you hear a fucking woof, and they're 4 kilometers away. It's not like doesn't knock you off your feet, but it's still fucking big.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like,
it changed the literal landscape of that place.
Yeah.
And destroyed everything around it.
Yeah, I heard that it was some the fireworks lit on fire like a nearby, like a building that housed some kind of
so it was
explosive thing.
Warehouse 9 housed fireworks that caught on fire, which then caught on fire. I think it was Warehouse 12, and Warehouse 12 was completely full of ammonium nitrate.
That's it.
Which, if you know anything about anything,
why the vapor cloud formed around.
Ammonium nitrate is what you can use to make bombs.
Big boy bombs.
And it wasn't just like there's a pallet of ammonium nitrate. It was like, no, this whole warehouse was full of ammonium nitrate. And they had received, I think it was 6 months ago, they received a warning for how poorly it was contained. They were told like several times, like, you need to fix this, and then the whole thing just went up.
So, question: what is ammonium nitrate used for?
Fertilizer.
Bombs.
It's a fertilizer, but you can use it to create bombs. I think the Unabomber used it to make his.
Isn't it highly flammable?
The Oklahoma City bombing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it too?
It's a fertilizer.
I think I read it was used in the Boston bombing as well.
Yeah, it's I can't remember exactly what it comes from, but you can use it to fertilize. Like, it's something that you pull out of the ground.
So is there a story as to how this went up? Like,
I don't think they've completely...
If someone was like, haha, this would be funny. Okay, run. But the thing is, you don't have enough time to run to get out of the area.
The last thing I saw, like, it was an unofficial thing. Like, the unofficial statement was a fire started in this warehouse, got out of control, lit this warehouse on fire, this warehouse exploded, led to this warehouse, and I think the article I read said they seized a Russian ship that housed the ammonium nitrate, and they put it in their bay.
Of course, the Russians are somewhere.
Goddamn
so
Russians.
They had that, and then someone at one point said that that's literally a floating bomb. So they removed it from the boat and put it into a warehouse, but they didn't correctly, because I saw that they had received warnings on how they were housing this in 2014, which is 6 years ago. So this stuff has been there for 6 years, and they keep getting warnings on how they're containing it until this happens. And
You really went deep into this. I didn't know anything like this.
Well,
I just
I
saw the
didn't-
videos and was like, big boom.
I didn't
The
want to.
story guy.
Yeah,
I didn't know any of this.
I didn't want to bring it to the pod and then say something stupid and
answer
not know.
all of Jared's stupid, inevitable questions.
He's the one that can
Thank
say
you.
the stupid things. Yes,
Thank
I feel
you
like
for-
I have to have some of the information.
Thank you for taking the high road.
And you did. I didn't know any of that, man.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was pulled off of who knows what websites, so maybe inaccurates here or there.
I can't
but-
wait for the fucking conspiracy theories.
Like Hillary Clinton did it.
Well, the aliens did it. I did see that one actually. Like,
Oh,
that
really?
it was an alien attack. Yeah,
What?
for real.
That's so cheap and easy to throw
Well,
out there.
and
It's
I'm-
literally unbelievable the second they hit.
Why?
send.
Why? Lebanon is already in the middle of a economic crisis. Like, I saw too that one of the warehouses that
We're talking about aliens.
one of the warehouses that was nearby was housing like it was like 80% of their food reserve, and it hit the entire warehouse.
Damn.
They'd be hungry.
Fuck those aliens, dog.
God damn. Did we see that the fucking Pentagon released saying UFOs are real and we have some,
Yeah.
and no one's talking about it?
Wait,
Yep.
no, didn't you? You shared a video in the group chat, right?
Was that you?
Yeah, well, I sent the video of they
was
released
the-
footage of the
I've
UFO.
admitted-
Seen that footage, but like the Pentagon itself released
Yep.
a statement that said we have recovered crafts that are not from this world.
Yeah.
That is what they said officially. And no one's talking about it.
I know.
It's because,
No one cares.
Because-
aliens are real.
because
This is the worst
Corona-
year for that to possibly happen.
I know.
Because
That's why they released it this
Black
year.
Lives Matter,
Well, sure, that's what I'm saying. Is
all that
this,
stuff.
how
Also,
fucking
the-
crazy does the world have to be before aliens existed is on the back burner?
Yeah.
Hey, I feel like if aliens exist, we need to shift our attention elsewhere.
To that.
The thing that I
The
would say,
Space Force would probably be a beneficial thing.
Oh, shut up.
like my one comment on this is, I believe there are aliens more than I trust our government. You know what I mean? So like
Sure,
someone at
yeah.
the government could have just thrown
Our-
this out there,
our
and I trust
government.
them less than I do believe there's aliens, 100%. I believe there are aliens more than I trust our government. So like I
Our
don't
government
know.
are our enemies.
Yeah.
I'm a believer now.
Our government are our enemies.
Dude. And then like all this Joe Rogan shit, like that commander.
Joe Rogan is woke.
Dude, he
As
is woke.
fuck.
He is. But he also had a U.S. Navy pilot or
You need
Air
to put
Force
in.
pilot.
If you're gonna laugh like that, you need to put in. So you put the fuck in.
General Shraverd or something. Did you remember listening to that one?
No. Have you seen the Bob Lazar Netflix documentary?
Yeah. So
That was fucking
yes.
crazy.
So and did you listen to the Bob Lazar Joe Rogan episode?
Bob Lazar was on Joe Rogan?
Bro, I've listened to it twice.
Yeah, I should listen to that.
Dude, I'll send it to
6
you.
hours.
That documentary was fucking wild.
So, do you remember that footage you sent? The guy who actually was flying the jets that followed it went on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Him, he's like, I fucking saw it,
Mm-hmm.
and he described it. He described its propulsion system the exact same way that Bob Lazar said that he saw the propulsion system, like how it kind of bends space time, so it's like this, and then it goes like that.
Right.
It doesn't like fly like
Jared.
It kind of bends.
Mm-hmm.
They described it the same fucking way, and I was like, "This is." Even then, I was like, "This is pretty cool."
Like it's completely vectored.
This guy, he had
They can
everything.
aim the propulsion wherever they want it.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh. Well, I was just saying, like, this guy had nothing to gain and everything to lose by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's credible, high up military guy, not a conspiracy guy. He's like, "Yeah, I fucking saw it." He's like, "I don't know what it was. I'm not saying it's aliens, but this is what I saw."
Mm-hmm.
It went from like 6,000 feet to 1 foot in like a second
Jesus.
with no visible propulsion, no fumes, no smoke, no.
Mm-hmm.
And even then I was like,
Infrared picked up nothing.
nothing. And it actively jammed their radar.
Wow.
This thing actively jammed them. So maybe there's an explanation for it. Even then I'm still like, that's kind of crazy, but
And we think we stand a chance.
I know, well, we're fucked. But I mean,
take me up, probe me, do what you got.
I'd love to.
There's
find
enough
out.
of them. We're fucking fucked.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did
Yeah.
see what a warehouse full of
We're
ammonium nitrate can do.
We're one little tiny rock floating in the infinite expanse of everything.
For real.
I mean, this is the year.
This is the year,
If
man.
something's gonna fucking happen, this is the year.
This is
2021, they better let the fuck up.
ease up, right? We could
Ease
use
up.
we could use a break from the bender. You know,
Yeah.
we need to.
I'd like
rest.
to. Yeah,
I
I'd like
would like
to.
to not drink in 2021.
I'd like to return to movies
Yes.
and like go places and vacation
Restaurant and
and
the zoo. I want to go to the zoo so bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd miss it. As much as I could.
restaurants.
Hey, there are movies coming. They're just on Netflix. Like Jamie Foxx and what was the one guy in? Oh shit! Christopher Nolan movie, Dreams.
Dreams. Oh, Inception.
Yeah,
Leo?
No, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
yeah.
Him.
There's a movie coming with those two.
I think I just saw that. It's a
I mean-
older movie. But the act of
like
going to theaters.
movies. And I have to be that guy, but movies and Netflix movies are not the same thing.
Dog.
Tell me one movie that you would be like,
Infinity
holy fuck,
War-
that was amazing.
Infinity War, Endgame, like it's all over. Like the movies we went to the theater for.
What about Quiet
They
Place?
ended.
A Quiet Place 2. What about John Wick fucking 4? What about The
five.
Matrix
By the way-
4? What
by the
about
way, there's a John Wick 5 being recorded
yeah?
directly after 4.
I'm pretty sure I told you that on the pod.
It just like officially got confirmed though.
Yeah, it
from
just
what
officially
from what
got
I saw.
The thing that I saw
Yeah,
was
you made some bullshit up. Pulled it
no.
out of your
But
ass.
I read an
gotta
article.
confirm.
I read an
So-
article that said they were going to do 4 and 5.
Yeah,
Back to back.
I think I do remember you saying that. But this was like I don't know if
Look,
it was official then or not.
All right, look, I'm just posing the question. One of you tell me a movie that is a Netflix movie that is as good as a blockbuster. Go to the theater.
That
Chris
Ryan
Hemsworth?
Reynolds one.
Underground 6 or 6 Underground.
6 Underground or whatever it was.
You think that's as good as?
It
was
could have
pretty
been
good.
in theaters.
And it had
think so.
Michael Bay direct. Of course, if Michael Bay's directing it, it's a theater movie.
big explosions.
I'm not saying that means it's a good movie.
Hot ladies.
Exactly. I'm gonna
But-
say I haven't seen that movie.
I think The Old Guard could have been a theater movie.
I think so too.
I'm not saying that they aren't movie theater worthy. I'm saying like 6 Underground wouldn't have seen in theaters. Old Dogs wouldn't have seen in theaters. What was the Will Smith one that like
Right.
Bright.
wouldn't have seen in theaters? Extraction
sequel to
wouldn't have
that.
seen in theaters.
Yeah, I'd have seen it.
Like,
I'd have.
you don't
The
know
movies
that.
that we would go, the movies that I would buy tickets for us to see in theaters. There
Or
hasn't been
Marvel
a single
movies. Or Marvel, and they're
no
billion-dollar
Marvel,
movies.
Star Wars, Godzilla,
They're
fucking
billion-dollar movies, dog.
Exactly, that's my point. None of these Netflix movies are on the same level. When I went to the movie
No.
theaters, it was for big movies, not for the Extractions, not for Old
Extraction
Dogs.
was good. You
It was
talk shit
good,
on
yeah.
it. I'll cut
What's
you.
Old Dogs?
This
Old Guard.
Old Guard,
The Old-
whatever.
The Old Guard.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, the Old Guard.
I'm
Did
just
you see
saying,
that?
like,
Did you see that?
Not yet.
You did.
Yeah.
Pretty good. You saw it?
That was a cool movie.
yeah, I thought it was okay.
Pretty good. Dog, come on. Do we have to
I
fight?
thought it was okay.
Do we have to fight?
Oh God, here
It
we
was a
go.
cool movie.
Yeah, like the action was
Maybe
cool.
the story wasn't perfect. The
Yeah.
writing sucked a little bit, but god damn it, it was a fun movie.
Yeah, I agree.
You haven't seen it yet?
Not yet.
Bro, all I
Yeah,
know
check it
is in that movie, that final like security guard for the CEO or whatever, and the guy fucking he says you shot, I can't remember the character's name, but he's like, you shot this guy, you shouldn't have done that. And then he grabs him like this and fucking drops him literally on
Yeah.
his neck.
Oh.
He goes,
Undertaker
that was
style.
my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, it was definitely.
so
we
fucking
talked about
brutal.
that a little bit.
Yeah, he
was
just
a-
went, I was like,
It was, it was a fun movie. Like the action parts, I was super into. The in between parts, I wasn't that into.
Okay, the in-between parts weren't all that great. But that's why we loved Extraction.
Yeah, I love
It was
it.
like action the whole time.
Yeah,
I love that, like 12-minute
yeah.
cutscene.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm just
12-minute cutscenes.
like the movies I went to see in theaters are far above the movies that are on Netflix.
Yeah,
or
but those
Hulu
have
or-
a $1 billion budget.
That's my point, though. I'm
In
not
this-
saying like
in this day and age, we get what we can get from Netflix.
right.
I mean, that is also true.
That's true. That's 100% true. Like I'll take a Netflix movie, but it's not. I want to go to the theater and see the next
Like
Inception,
a
Interstellar,
Quiet,
or
Quiet Place
the-
2. I would be disappointed if I couldn't watch that in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the next Christopher Nolan movie, Tenet. I'm really excited to see that in theater.
Yeah,
Greyhound. It was a super cool movie. I enjoyed watching it on Apple TV. I should have seen that. I should have seen that in theaters. 100%.
Yeah.
Like there's boat action in there with U-boats and destroyers and like it was super cool. I should have seen that in theaters.
Text that to me.
Okay.
So I got it. I can.
That's my only point here. Like I get it. Netflix, Hulu, they have their movies, but it's not the same.
But in fairness, the movies we're going to see in theaters that you buy tickets for, they're those $1 billion movies, the Marvel movies, the Star Wars movies.
That's kind of my point. Is like,
what is the budget on A Quiet Place 2?
Oh, probably a lot less than that.
Oh yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. We go to the theater to see those movies.
Yeah, but that's my point. I'm not saying like Netflix, oh, you suck. I'm saying I want to go.
Sorry, it kind of seemed like that.
I want to go to theaters to see. No, this isn't like, oh, these are terrible. Oh, these are amazing. This is another level.
Okay.
Like these are Netflix movies. I agree. And there's still theater movies that are down here. Netflix is just on a different level from, even like all the horror movies that have come out in like the last 2 years are right fucking here.
Yeah.
You guys need to watch Train to Busan. That's all I'll say.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that one.
I will.
But he needs to send me.
You should. You really should.
With the name.
This is a solid movie.
We've both recently watched Haunting of Hill House again.
Finished it again, yeah.
Fantastic.
Dog, that jump scare. Even if you're prepared for it,
you're not prepared.
Yeah.
Still fucks you up. But I appreciated it more the second time than the first time.
Me too.
It's good.
I
was finding all the ghosts and shit.
Yeah.
So like my problem is I watched it really close together. Like you guys said you were rewatching it. I think I've probably seen some of it 3 times.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a 3-time through.
It is.
It's a really
like
good
the first time it was amazing. Second time was kind of, ooh, let's catch some things. Third time was like, let's see where these fucking ghosts are,
There were some scenes that were sad emotionally to me, like when Nellie lost her mind, went to the house.
Nell's fucking the goat in that show.
Yeah, she is the goat.
The scene where she's in like that time loop was the best.
Yeah,
Luke was good too.
Yeah, there were a lot of scenes that like really got me emotionally the second time. Like when Nell.
That's what made it so good, is because like most horror shit is just like empty characters, just for the sake of jump scares. But that had really good characters.
Then with the Dudleys towards the end, I appreciated it much more. Like why they were there.
I think
I forgot about that.
The 2 characters that I kind of fell onto was Luke mainly, and then what was the sister with the weirder name?
Theo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were the 2 that I liked their names.
Tomboy lesbian.
Kirsty was surprised that I thought all 3 of those sisters were like fucking hot. Like,
I am too.
Really?
Crazy hot.
I am too.
I don't know about the eldest sister.
Yeah.
Theo, she's definitely not the best.
Shirley's not hot at all.
But on no at all. On no scale.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No way. Dude, but she's not like ugly by any standard
she's not
of beauty.
ugly, but she's not fucking hot at all.
I think she's super hot.
None of those.
I think Theo is by far the hottest.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm picking the hottest out of the group, Theo,
Theo, for sure.
But among the 3 sisters, none of the 3, to me, are hot. But if I had to pick one, it's Theo.
See, that blows my mind, because I thought Theo, and then like, everybody would be like, God damn.
Then second is Nell, and then third is Shirley.
Yeah, I would agree that I think Theo is hot. She's not like, if I had to pick one,
no,
she's just hot.
Mm-hmm.
But also, did you know, I think her husband directed her sex scene episode?
Well, it's with a girl. I'd do it too.
It's super awkward though.
That Asian chick was hot, dude.
Oh, for sure.
And she was tatted the fuck up.
Yeah.
She was hotter than all the sisters.
I think she was tied for second.
Yeah. By far hottest.
Yeah. But yeah, good show.
It is a really good show.
I'm excited for The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Yeah, it looks
good. Same. When is that coming?
This year, they said.
Everything is getting delayed. Well, because I was telling Colton the other day, I caught up on one. I was current on Supernatural except for the last season, 15.
Please don't tell me anything.
Well, so I started watching it, and I got all the way down to where I saw I had one episode left, and it was like episode 17, and I was like, oh shit, like they're ending this fast. They're not doing the full season. And I watched episode 17, and it's not an end. But there's no more on Netflix. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is like, what?
There's usually 24.
Yeah, and so I was like, what, there's another season? So I looked it up, and they got cut off because of COVID mid-season. So they couldn't finish it. So they have to wait until COVID to finish the last, like 8 episodes or whatever it is. So basically, they can't start filming until they can get back together, and then it's going to happen, I guess, in 2021.
I have 5 or 6 seasons to watch of Supernatural.
Yeah, I think 4.
And when I do it, I'm gonna start over.
Oh no, wait, what season did you say?
Good luck.
I know.
The last season you watched was?
It was the British Men of Letters.
Yeah, dude, that's like 12. You're like 3 behind.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was like 11. Maybe.
I was just barely looking at it. Or no, I watched the bloopers.
See, but I don't even know if I finished that season because I don't remember what the fuck happened.
The bloopers for season 12 were the Men of Letters. So
yeah, that's where I'm
not
at.
that far behind.
That's about where I'm at. You didn't see like season 10 with. Did you see like Mark of Cain?
I did see
season?
Mark of Cain.
Did you see The
10?
Darkness?
No.
Oh, so
that's the last episode I ever saw. Was
Yeah.
they were in the bar with Death.
Yeah, so the Mark of Cain is 10, The Darkness is 11, Men of Letters is 12.
No more. No more.
I mean, you have. I could say Men of Letters 1,000 times, and you have no idea what it means.
I don't know how
I know
they
what the Men
stretch
of
that
Letters
show as
are.
long as they have.
What? How?
They start the men of. They're in their bunker. That's
Oh, they are Men of Letters.
yeah. So I know.
So by
I know
saying that,
what
it means
they are.
nothing to you.
That's why I cut you off after you said Men of Letters. I didn't want you to keep going.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna say like 13 and 14 and 15.
Yeah, don't say that. Scooby-Doo. That.
Hey, has anyone seen The Umbrella Academy?
Yeah, have you watched season 2?
I haven't seen any of it.
It's the same thing. That's why I haven't watched it. Because the first season, it was like, end of the world. And like, it was like X-Men, but cooler. And I liked it a lot. And then season 2 came, season 2 came out, and I was like, I was reading the description, and it was like something about stopping the end of the world in a limited time frame. And I was like, wait,
same thing.
why are they describing season 1? I've seen season 1. I kind of want to know what season 2 is about. So I looked through the episodes, and I was like, oh, it's the same fucking thing.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
You guys,
Season 1's worth a watch.
I liked season 1. It was cool, yeah.
Okay.
did you guys all watch The Boys?
Yeah, The Boys was
Yeah.
sick.
Boys was sick.
That was a dope show.
Like
I'm on the other end of the
gray
spectrum on this
area meta.
Oh, please don't.
I could start a real big
don't.
debate right now.
Why?
I didn't like it.
I
That's the
fucking
one on-
love The Boys. That
That's
was
the one
a
on
sick
Amazon,
show.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The superheroes.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I think it
It
had
was like a darker take on superheroes.
I think it had a
Dark take.
really good side, and then it had a really bad downside, like catastrophic downside.
Because it didn't
What?
have $1 billion budget.
No, because it did every trope you could ever imagine. Every
what?
single one you've ever seen in a movie is right in this one.
Like
Right in it.
Like what do you mean?
It
Like,
was a series. It was 10 episodes.
Yeah, and they pulled off every trope they possibly could in the entire fucking thing.
Like, name one.
like damsel in distress. Like
damsel joins a team. She's outcast. Meets a guy who's just a guy. Thinks she's just a girl. They fall in love. Turns out she's a superhero. He's the guy against him. Oh no! Wow, that's like a pivotal one. It's pivotal to the story. Biggest trope in movie history.
But remember that one scene where dude and girl are sitting there, and the one superhero like
Runs through them.
evaporates her, and she turns
Yeah.
into a bunch of.
I will say,
pieces.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has cool things.
That show started off so hard, and it was just a fucking bloodbath the whole way through.
it has cool things, but I think the downside is catastrophic.
Yeah.
Because when the season ended, I was like, I don't want to watch season 2 ever.
Really? I'm so excited for season
I've seen
2.
ads. I've seen it advertised.
Like,
I like the actor, the main guy.
Yeah, the
actors
what's
are
his
all
name?
amazing.
Fuck. The New Zealand guy.
yeah.
He's in.
I love that
he's
guy.
in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, and he's so fucking good in that
The
show.
acting and
He's
the
so
actors
sick.
and the characters, they're all super good. I just think that they pulled every trope that they could out of the fucking book.
Maybe that's part of it. Maybe they're making fun. Maybe they're self-indulgent. Maybe they're...
It's like subverting superhero expectations is pretty much the whole show.
I'm not going to say it's like a terrible show. Like, I'm not going to say you shouldn't watch it.
Carl
I'm just going to say,
Butcher.
for me...
He's good.
Yeah, for me it was
Butcher was so
it was
dope.
like the bad outweighed the good for me, like in storytelling wise. It wasn't I don't know. I just
Bless you.
Salud.
it hit me more through I went through the season. Like episode 1 I was like, "Oh fuck it." Episode 2 I was like, "Oh fuck it." And then episode 3 I was like,
I've seen this before.
yeah, and then I was like,
I've always seen this
I was
before.
like, wow, I know what's coming with this. And then in episode 7, that's when it hits, and I'm like, I saw that coming 4 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And it just kind of seemed like that. Just
I don't think it was supposed to be like a mystery, like how shit was gonna go down. It's just drama.
yeah, I don't disagree, but I think
I mean,
that-
what about the Superman character and Butcher? Their relationship was so fucking cool. That was my favorite part of the show.
I mean, it was a
like-
cool like inter you know, like at the end of the thing, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But then the way that they ended the season, I was like, I'm out. The second I saw the reveal at the end, that's what turned me off.
I don't
The
know,
reveal
bro.
at the end,
It
I was
the
like,
opposite for
Don't
me.
give away the
No, that's
reveal.
what I'm saying. I'm just saying the reveal at the end of the season, I was like, I'm out. I don't care to see how, because what they're going to do with that is create more drama for the sake of drama. It's not like, oh, what a storytelling perspective. It's, oh, wow, drama. And it reminds me of shit like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like standard storytelling.
Well, I liked it. I liked
enjoyed it.
Butcher. Butcher was a hard
watch it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it. I like Butcher, Butcher was
Butcher
by
was
far the
so
best.
tough. And then their like evil Superman character. I can't remember even his name because it's been a long time.
Homelander.
Homelander.
Yeah.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And I loved him.
There's a lot of like
such a cunt.
I'm not saying that it's like all bad. There's definitely good to it. I just, for me personally, like the bad turned me off in a way where it was like, and it doesn't happen very often. Normally I watch a show, like I watched all the CW superhero shows, even though they're like constant drama for drama.
Yeah,
that one
like
just
what Supernatural is as a show.
that one like
Yeah, and you've still watched it.
yeah, the
Doesn't that
boys
have,
just
like,
turned
30
me off
seasons?
like hard. They hit me in the dick, and I was like, I don't appreciate getting hit in the dick.
All right.
I'm out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We're gonna end it there.
Go ahead.
You don't want to tear him a new asshole on something else he doesn't like, or
Not necessarily.
okay. Well, I'm gonna end before you change your
The
mind.
Boys, to me, did you guys ever see the movie Dread?
Yeah.
Fairly. It took The Boys to make me realize who Dread was in that movie.
Yeah, his name is, what's his name?
Carl Butcher.
Carl Butcher is the character's name.
Yeah, it's a character.
Dumbass.
No, that's his actual name.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is not.
He's the butcher.
No.
He's Butcher in the TV show.
No.
Yeah, they call him Butcher.
No. Look him
Yeah.
up. Look him up.
That's his name in the show,
It took The
100%.
Boys to make me realize that was the actor in Dread.
It's Carl. It is Carl, but it's not Butcher. It's Carl. Fuck.
If I'm right, every one of you owes me a fucking blowjob.
Well, if you're right, then they named him after himself in the show.
okay.
Carl Urban, fuckface.
His name's Butcher. And
Carl Urban.
Carl Urban.
I knew that wasn't his
No
fucking
blowjob
name.
for you.
No blowjob today.
Carl Urban, yeah. He was in. I loved that movie Dread, the one that the remake with
Yeah,
him.
it was super cool,
Oh,
and
super
it had
cool.
Cersei Lannister
Yeah.
in it. Lena Headey.
The way that they did the slow-mo when they were taking the drugs and everything was like bright and shiny. It was super cool.
That was a super cool movie.
It was a cool movie.
I've watched Dread probably 5 or 6 times.
Damn.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
It's a really cool movie.
It's really cool. Not a good movie by his
It's a cool
standard.
movie. Like,
It's a cool movie to watch.
but like it's like 100% action. There's no like the story is bad guy go kill.
Yeah.
And then there's like they would take drugs and then all of a sudden like everything becomes bright and shiny and it's
like in
slow-mo.
It's literally like in The Division. You can watch some of those characters like take their drugs and say, I'm a fucking animal. Like you can hear that, and then they come out swinging their batons around. I'm a fucking beast. It's just like that.
I think the drug is even called slow-mo.
Oh, nice.
Something like that. Yeah.
And
Super cool movie.
And it takes place in peach trees.
Peach trees? Is that a town?
That's the high rise.
Yeah, the high rise they live in.
Oh, okay.
It's called peach trees.
I'll watch it if everybody ran and raved about it.
It's a cool movie, yeah.
I really liked it.
You two almost never agree on movies, so I'll
Well, that's
check it
not
out.
true.
We don't agree on.
Well, you have any questions,
I
comments,
recommended
concerns?
peppermint.
No, because I
recommended
definitely
SMS.
fucking did, asshole.
Go ahead, do your thing.
All right.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, death threats, or ransom notes, remember to send them to imwiththeoutcrowd@gmail.com. We are on Twitter at theoutcrowdpod. Find us on Instagram and check out our Discord. Send us a story or just say what's up. Just remember, our opinions don't matter. So why the fuck should yours? See ya.
Okay, bye.
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 I feel like you're getting rusty on that.
I had to breathe. It's been a long time since I said it.
You're a real piece of shit, you know that?
That is true.
We'll mukbang it Monday.
Can do.
This mukbang's gonna be disgusting.
I get 16 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
I mean,
gonna
are
be
you gonna record it at least so I can put it up?
I'd like to. It's gonna look like chicken genocide.
You guys should do it in the truck and record it, and we'll put it up.
Okay. You
Can
bring
do.
your shit and like make sure it works this time.
Yeah. We'll do a couple tests and shit.
Batteries and shit.
Yeah, like tomorrow, I'm turning my fucking phone off. Like, I get a day to myself. I get 2 a year, and I really, really look forward to them. I don't fucking
What
do
if you
anything.
did something constructive or like something?
No. You don't get to make me feel bad about what I want to do with my birthday. All right.
Well, first
I
of
got
all,
363 other days a year
To be bossed around.
to
do whatever the fuck I don't
be
want to do.
Productive.
Okay.
I don't do it. Not that day.
If you were a division agent for even just a couple hours,
Maybe.
you ain't on my level though. So
No, I'm definitely
we'd
not.
have to do that weak shit.
Yeah.
That story mode. That story mode. You know what I'm saying?
Story mode.
No, you're right.
That weak shit.
You're
That's
right.
story mode.
What were you saying, Zach?
I'm gonna say, why would you do something fucking productive on your birthday?
Right? And he always makes me feel bad. He's like, why don't you go build something with wood? And I'm like, that's... you literally said that. You're like, why don't you go make something with wood so you can put it on the mantle? But I'm like,
I feel like I did.
you
say
did. And I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense because I don't give a shit about wood making.